What is a declaratory judgment? Well, a declaratory judgment is a judgment whereby the court makes a legal determination that resolves the legal dispute or uncertainty between two litigants. Now, the court conclusively rules on or affirms the rights, duties, and obligations of one or more parties in a civil lawsuit or in a potential civil lawsuit. So it's a statutory remedy in nature, that is, it's authorized under the law. It's not pursuant to powers of equity of the court or the powers of fairness of the court. It is within their statutorily authorized function and power. And generally, it does not order any party to do anything or to not do anything. That is an injunction, and it doesn't award damages. So what does it do? Well, generally, it arises in one of the following circumstances. So you have a party threatening a lawsuit against another, but this lawsuit hasn't been filed yet. So the party who believes that they are going to be sued oftentimes might start a legal action and request a declaratory judgment, simply requesting a judgment from the court concerning the rights at hand or the dispute at hand. It's not something that's subject to argument. You are simply asking for an interpretation of the law in a given circumstance or scenario. Now, the court will do this if the matter at hand is not subject to factual dispute. It is simply a legal determination. For example, if I am subject to a non-compete agreement and I want to get out of that non-compete agreement because I believe that this type of non-compete agreement is not legal under the state's law. So I might start a declaratory legal action asking for a declaratory judgment that this type of agreement is not legal under state law. It's not subject to a factual interpretation. It is simply a determination of if the law is applied in this scenario under the existing state of the law, is this type of agreement valid and enforceable? A declaratory judgment could say yes or could say no. Now, that would not resolve the dispute between the parties as to whether one party is in violation of the agreement. That would be a factual determination. It's saying that the agreement at hand is not valid. Okay, and that is declared. So that would generally resolve any dispute between the parties, because if the agreement's not valid, then a legal action or civil action asserting that one party has violated the agreement is no longer an issue, because once again, you do not have a legally enforceable agreement between the parties. So again, I stress the point that it's a legal determination, and it's a determination of something that's not subject to factual dispute. Okay, another situation in which it might arise if a party has been sued under a cause of action arising under a particular statute or common law interpretation. The party that believes they might be sued multiple times by numerous parties under this law might sue to seek a declaratory judgment, asking that no cause of action can be brought or deemed legally valid under a given statute, for example. And that would serve the purpose of eliminating disputing any future or individual causes of action that may arise through any number of plaintiffs over a future period of time. So if you can get the court to make the legal determination as to whether the statute at hand supports a particular legal action against you for a specific type of conduct, then if it does not, and the court issues the declaratory judgment in your favor, then any cause of action later that claims you have violated the law pursuant to this statute wouldn't stand. It would be dismissed because the court has already determined that no cause of action exists under that statute. So once again, these are just examples of how a declaratory judgment may be used in a given situation or circumstance. But to summarize, it's a legal power of the court to make a legal determination based upon law, not dispute of fact, to resolve any pending or potential conflicts or issues between existing or potential litigants.